It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Newcastle Jets owner Nathan Tinkler is defending the mass sackings this week at the club. It comes as retail giant Gerry Harvey claims he's still owed $22 million by the former billionaire, who he says uses him like a little bank. Nathan Tinkler has told the ABC the shake-up was necessary to turn the club's fortunes around.
Nobody's happy with the current performance on the field, and we've been down this path before where it hasn't turned around results, and there's time for a different change-up. So we need a new attitude in the front office and a new attitude on the playing field, and we've got to get a squad in there that wants to be in Newcastle and wants to play in Newcastle.
A Macquarie man has been charged over a horrific attack on his ex-girlfriend, where he allegedly used a can of deodorant with a cigarette lighter to throw a flame at her. The woman managed to shield herself with a blanket following the attack last Sunday, where 30-year-old Mark McAllister is accused of breaching an AVO to enter her house. The Herald reports it's claimed that he detained her for 2 hours, kicking her in the head and choking her. He faced court yesterday and pleaded not guilty to some of the charges. A man's due to front court over 2 armed robberies in the Lake Macquarie area. It's alleged the man threatened a woman in her Fennell Crescent home at Blackhaw's Park on Monday, January 12, and escaped with cash. Police say the man entered another home on Turnbull Street, Fennell Bay, 2 days later and stole a number of cash tins and a mobile phone. Sonia Roberts from Police Headquarters says officers caught up with the man at Bonnells Bay.
And after inquiries on the 15th of January, a 26-year-old man was arrested by police and taken to Lake Macquarie Police Station. He's been charged with 2 counts of robbery armed with an offensive weapon. He's been issued a court attendance notice and will appear in Newcastle local court on the 1st of April.
Labor says voters deserve to know who the Liberal candidates will be for 3 Hunter seats. Voters will head to the polls in 8 weeks for the state election, but the party hasn't revealed who will run in Swansea, Lake Macquarie and Wallsend. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says voters deserve to know what the Liberals have in mind for these electorates.
It seems as though following the revelations at ICAC and the loss of a number of Liberal MPs in the Hunter, that Mike Bed has abandoned the Hunter. And as a result, what's happened is that we just don't have Liberal candidates in a number of Hunter seats, including Wallsend.
The cash-strapped Horizons Golf Resort at Salamander Bay appears to have found a new owner. It's been 4 years since the previous owner went into administration, but the Herald reports a prospective buyer has been found and is currently in talks with the banks. And Newcastle's preparing to host the first stage of the Dads and Daughters Exercising and Empowerment, or DADDY, program, which focuses on the paternal relationship with daughters. The exercise-based program aims to assist dads in improving fitness skills and teaching young girls important physical skills to eventually improve statistics, which place less than 20% of girls at high school age meeting physical activity standards. Professor Philip Morgan says the program is a result of research at the University of Newcastle.
I'm the lead on the project. We've got a great research team of experts in physical activity, psychology and public health who have pulled together a fantastic program that's designed to bring dads into their daughters' lives to optimise the daughters' physical and social and emotional well-being.
Now with sport, Annabelle Regan.
Jets owner Nathan Tinkler faces a legal fight over his decision to pay out 4 Jets players' contracts. It was announced on Wednesday that the Jets intended to pay out the Jets players' contracts, including captain Q-Yay Leans and sack David Carney for disciplinary reasons. However, the 4 players who have been offered a mutual termination haven't received any official offers as of yet. Professional Footballers Australia has threatened legal action, accusing the club of failing to comply with the players' collective bargaining agreement. Melbourne Cup winner, protectionist and Caulfield Cup placegetter Lucia Valentina will step out in public for the first time since their spells when the pair contest barrier trials at Broadmeadow on Monday morning. And the Asia Cup returns to Newcastle with Iraq set to play the United Arab Emirates in the 3rd place playoffs at Hunter Stadium tonight. That's sport. I'm Annabelle Regan.